And
I've got to say, I've seen something move than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because he's listening here now, and I feel his family unit are listening as well. If she came here a moment ago, they are listening intently here. The spirit family.
My left foot and up to my knee has gone icy, icy cold. It's like something like a breeze, but it's not. It's bizarre.
Well, what they're called are spirit psychic breezes.
God.
And those breezes come in movement of a spirit body walking past you. They don't have to actually touch you. And that causes that sensation, Evie.
Should we move out of here?
Yes, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
We had all felt that something was in the room with us. How anyone could sleep in that room, I will never know. Onwards and upwards. As we climbed the stairs towards room 20, I couldn't help but remember the story that Karina had told us about the black shape that had leapt out at them. As we reached the top of the stairs, something odd had occurred.
What's that? Hey, hang on a minute. Who's put the light on in there? Who's put the light on in there? That light wasn't on before. It was off. Should we open it up?
Yeah, if the light's on. Is it on now?
Yeah.
Well, let's get in there.
Just check. I know. Well, you never know.
Okay. Bathroom lights on.
That wasn't on before.
No. And then suddenly, this is what's been happening in the hotel all night, hasn't it? Lights.
Yeah.
Switched on and switched off.
Yeah, turn it
and
off.
as we go, just turn it off, Phil.
Right.
Well, it seems as if they must like turning lights on and off, Evie.
See if it comes back on.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's kind of like keeping a check on all, knowing which we've got all the lights off.
Yeah.
And seeing which ones come on.
I know.
It did seem odd to find that lights were turning themselves on and doors were opening on their own when we were the only people in the hotel. Another room that we felt compelled to go into was room 16, where the ghost of a soldier has been seen staring at a sleeping occupant. Also, objects move on their own, and strange noises have been heard.
What can you feel in here?
When I walked in, just to that wall there by the clock, but not close to the clock, all I saw was a shadow. The shadow was quite thick. It was just above there, and it was just solid, so to speak, a shadow. No form, no show me, like, you know, facial or anything, just dark between, like, the grey and the black colour. Now, that's very rare for me to experience that sort of thing. Well, what it is it's a spirit individual that has certainly, most definitely not learned, okay, how to build up the energy to give, like, a descriptive, you know, for our features, our eyes to see features. Generally, that's an individual that has certainly not progressed and could be one of our two individuals, okay, that we've talked about, which we've picked up and linked up with.
This shadow, when you walked in here and you saw the shadow on...
Quite wide, actually, which is
you...
unusual for a spirit entity.
I know you said you couldn't
unusual.
pick out any features face-wise or anything, but are you able to sense whether that was perhaps male or female?
It was masculine.
It was masculine?
Yeah. Most definitely. A female, I've never yet, in the time I've been doing my work with spirit, I've never seen a form, so to speak, of that nature, and then it to develop into a spirit lady or a spirit girl. It's masculine.
When people say that the Schooner Hotel has 60 ghosts here...
No, there's not.
Right.
If we had 60 active spirit entities in this building, we couldn't fail but to notice things in the atmosphere happening virtually all the time. Now...
But we have two
It's more feasible to say that there's two active here.
Right, come
basically.
on
The others are visitors.
Can I just point something out here? This is the second room. Just look at the alarm clock in the corner. Now that's flashing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was in the other room.
Which
It was,
suggests
yeah.
that that's been reset at some time, and basically 2 hours ago. That's the
Yeah.
second room that
Observe it,
it's
yeah.
been like that.
Yeah.
I was wondering if the power's been switched off.
The other room we were in, it was actually, it's 2:14. The other room was actually 1:14. Yeah.
I
So
just
they've
wondered,
gone off at different times.
this would be worth looking in other rooms for it. Because the
Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
just
Right,
wondering
it
if
was.
this has got anything to do with like toilet lights going on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
electricity?
You're right, Tom.
Observant,
2 hours
yeah.
ago or so then, wouldn't it?
Even the owner of the hotel, Karina, could not understand why the clocks were turning on and off. In many haunting cases, it's known that electrical appliances seem to have lives of their own. No one, even scientists, can give a reason for these strange occurrences. Everyone seemed quite positive about the night ahead, but would all that change as we split up to investigate the ghosts of the Schooner Hotel? For the rest of the investigation at the Schooner Hotel, we had decided to split into smaller groups to cover the building. I wanted to go back up to room 28. This was the room where a family massacre had taken place. With Derek, Phil, Karina and Tom with me, it didn't seem such a daunting prospect.
Right, here we are. We're going to go into room 28. There's myself. There is Phil, Tom, Karina, the owner, and of course Derek.
Right.
Where's the trigger object?
Just here on the bed. You see it?
It doesn't seem as warm as when we were in here last time, does it?
No,
The temperature seems to have dropped a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to have dropped quite a bit actually from when we were actually sweating when we were in here.
We were.
It's good in some respects when it is a constantly warm temperature because you can tell when we've got a cold spot, which could obviously signify paranormal activity. But it does seem to be a lot cooler in here now.
Yeah.
Oh, it was interesting. When I was in here before, I was feeling really weird. And I was thinking I was seeing things. I was seeing flashes of light. But it was that sort of vision that you do get when you're in the dark and you don't know what's going. It was so hot. But I don't have that at all now.
See, now for me, it's gone quite warm again. It's
warming
building
up.
up. It's almost like it's warming up, but then it could be because,
Could be
there are
us.
5 of us in this room.
Yeah. Interesting to see when the temperature drops up in here.
Fucking
What?
hell,
What's
stop
wrong?
it! Put the light on!
What's wrong? What happened?
What's up with that?
I didn't
I
see
just
that.
went towards the door,
Yes.
and the door rattled and moved.
Did it?
Yeah, and it wasn't a footstep. It was literally like the door was moving.
Okay.
Sorry.
And this is where that hot spot was too, wasn't
Yes.
Yes, just here.
You all right?
Yeah.
But just here was where the energy of that young girl was earlier tonight. When she moved from there, and out the corner of your eye, you saw a light fall, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw. I felt something there.
So that's where roughly Evie's just actually experienced that. So this could be her. She's not there to alarm. She's not there to frighten.
I just associated it with somebody coming in. It was
Yeah.
almost like it was outside in the hall, like something was coming in.
Yeah.
Shall we have a sit down then and see what we can find?
I would.
Yeah.
Just for
Yeah.
quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sit in this
I'm
corner.
going to go in here.
Where?
You sit there.
You ladies on the bed, eh? Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
What?
Sound.
Like a door opening, didn't
Yes,
it? But the door
I know.
didn't even move.
Yeah.
I just got something shooting in front of the camera then.
Did you?